Welcome to another episode of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about Kirby AirRiders, of course. We got some games we're going to talk about, like Ball Pit. Metroid Prime 4 has some TV spot leaks that, like, the community is so excited over 20 seconds of off-screen footage.
What kind of marketing sieve are they running over there?
I don't know, but it's crazy. Everybody's so stoked about this little tiny bit of footage, and the game's running at 120 FPS, so that's great. Virtual Console was trademarked, so we're going to talk about that for just a little bit. And then we just got games coming out of the woodwork: Fallout 4, Assassin's Creed, Elden Ring also got delayed, so we'll chat about that as well. Before we do, Johnny, what's going on?
What's up? Sorry, I'm still playing Pokemon. I'm trying to get my shiny charm.
There you go. Love it.
It's a grind.
Crawler, what's happening?
Hey, how's it going? Crawler coming at you.
Guys, before we jump into the show here, I want you to invite you to the Discord, n64josh.com/Discord, where we talk about things like Game of the Month, and I'm bringing back Game of the Week, because Game of the Month is great, but we don't have anything to talk about throughout the week. So as far as like our little game club, and because of today's, basically today in Nintendo history, Super Mario Brothers 3 launched in Japan. We're going to do Super Mario Brothers 3 on the NES for this week. So we'll come together next Wednesday night to talk about it live on the air, if you guys want to jump into that conversation there. And if you happen to see the video or the podcast that I did today of today in Nintendo history being Super Mario Brothers 3, I'm so excited about this new like show essentially, and so I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think. I redid the artwork for it, everything, but this is the most blood, sweat, and tears I've put into something, and I'm honestly really stoked about it. I want to let you guys know, n64josh.com/Elgato for all your content creation needs. You can use code N64Josh at checkout. If you're in the market for capture cards, you want to get into the content creation space. If some of their new products, you can get the processing that you hear on my voice right now as a standalone piece of software that you can use pre and post, and it's brilliant. And you can save a little bit by using my code there, N64Josh at checkout. The last thing I want to mention is if you are a member on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, you are now getting an exclusive weekly show. It's just a thank you for everybody that is a member on those platforms. I really do appreciate you, and want to give you something a little extra. That show is going to basically deep dive into the confidential files that you could find in the Nintendo Power back in the day. Just looking at the history, the very first episode came out this week, and it's all about just the kind of just an overview of the history of Nintendo from its start in 1889 until present. And we're going to be deep diving different characters along the way, Shigeru Miyamoto and Gunpei Yokoi, and the different products and the mindsets and everything. It's going to be really fun. I have a lot planned for that. So that is available to members on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Whew. Okay. 3 minutes and 42 seconds. We got through all the housekeeping. Johnny, where can people connect with you?
I'm Johnny Bo everywhere: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and the Communication Air Podcast. Maybe, I don't know. Now it's on Cheesy, so I don't know what he's doing.
He's watching
basketball.
He's AFK forever now. So send nice messages to @Cheesy. Crawler, where can people connect with you?
TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, Discord, Nightcrawler724. Nightcrawler is without the E.
All right. Well, we're gonna kick this thing off by talking about what we've been playing, get some highlights. I know Johnny's been playing Ball Pit, so here we go. I just looked at chat. Nate said, "I've seen Josh more today than my wife. It's nice not getting yelled at." I can yell. You want me to yell? I'm just playing. Speaking of playing, Johnny,
the dishwasher's not going to empty itself.
Nate, there you go. I know a lot of people wanting to hear about Ball Pit. I was going to try to play some tonight before the show, so I can talk about it here, but I'm going to have to get some time in within the morning and probably talk about it on tomorrow's news show. But my impressions anyway. I've been seeing some tweets about it from the developer that's like, "Yo,
it's doing really well.
it's crazy to see where this game started to where it's at now, and how much then how well it's doing. I've seen just some funny interactions. Like, I think IGN asked them, like, "Is it ball? Do you say the X?" And he just replied, like, quote tweeted and just said no. So just kind of some fun stuff like that as far as their marketing goes. But what do you think of the game?
Yeah, I mean the game is super addicting. If you ever played, I forget if the dev said it's kind of like, well, it's Breaker cross with
It's a
Vampire
bullet
Survivor.
hell, right?
Not kind of. I mean, it's Brick Breaker. If you've ever played Brick Breaker, you just get power ups, and it reminds me a lot of Vampire Survivors as well. Because you get power ups, you get evolutions, you like confuse your weapons together. It's very addicting. Like the first run, like the first area is 15 minutes. Like that's once you beat the boss, it takes about 15 minutes. I don't know how many areas there are. I have 3 unlocked right now, and I have like 6 characters unlocked right now. And each character has a different power up that they start with. And then, you collect gems, essentially like Vampire Survivors, where you level up. And then every time you level up, you can upgrade a weapon or like a power up. Some of them are like you shoot more of the little, they call them baby balls. But your aim becomes scattered. And then there's also a base building aspect to this. So the way you unlock characters is you have to build a like a house for them, and then you have to harvest. So I don't know how to explain the base building part, but there is a base building part where you put down like wheat and forest and houses, and like that's also how you get the permanent upgrades, because you'll have little like bases that gives you more health or more speed or more your power, stuff like that. And the way you harvest is you shoot your little characters at these buildings, and you get to unlock the power-ups. It's I don't know. I thought I already put like 10 hours into it, but I didn't, because I played it 8 days ago. I don't know how much time I put into it. It doesn't tell me.
It's not
It's not
Pokemon
10
where
hours.
It told you the next day.
Yeah, it's not 10 hours, but I have put like probably, I would say, close to 10 hours into it so far. It's very addicting. It's very fun if you like Vampire Survivors, if you like roguelikes, and if you want to support an indie dev. It's like $15.
I literally just bought it. Like, I'm
Yeah,
looking at the opening scene right now, and I love the pixel art already. I can tell you
yeah,
that.
the art is really nice. I don't Yeah, the tweet that you were talking about, how it showed like where it started from to where it's at. It looks like a completely different game. Like the graphics are completely different than what it started at.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is just Brick Breaker. So if you know how to play Brick Breaker, you'll know how to play this. And then enemies come down, like Brick Breaker with the bricks, and they shoot arrows at you. They attack you. There's little boss fights. There's mini bosses. There's 2 mini bosses in each level, and then a big boss at the end.
So I'm literally playing it. Actually, I can put it on screen right now. So give me 2 seconds here.
I just
We'll
bought it.
just put it up so you guys can see it.
Yeah, I think I saw that it sold 400,000 copies already. This is straight from the developer. So it sold 400,000 copies. It peaked at like 30,000 concurrent players on Steam. It's doing pretty well on Twitch. Like this is like the next big indie game. Like this is the one that people are going to be talking about. It's kind of like Balatro, kind of like Vampire Survivors. Like you could see the gems that pop up when you defeat an enemy. That's your experience points, and then once you get experience, one of your stats goes up. But then you also get like an upgraded ball, and then you could also, just like Vampire Survivors, you can evolve your power ups. Like once you could also put auto shooting on. I did that because it's press X. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I use auto fire the whole time because I can't. You also use the right stick to aim. Like you can aim.
Oh, right. Yeah. I was
Like
I let them come down too quick because I was trying to get the game on screen and it wiped me out fast. But
yeah, so you get a base and then you could like put wheat and forestry and
Kind of has like some
stone.
Loop Hero vibes a little bit with just how it looks.
Exactly. Yeah. It is kind of loop. I think that was another comparison as Loop Hero. Yeah, so you want to aim at that works too. You could also expand your base building. I'm not like my base isn't set up that well. But yeah, you get resources and you'll need those resources to build other buildings or upgrade your buildings that you already have. It's pretty there's a decent amount of depth in it. You have to beat to unlock a new area, you have to beat an area with 2 different characters because then you use the cog. But
heading back to the boneyard, it said. So
yeah,
it's a bit of a deep cut, but there's a Game Boy game called Quarth that is kind of similar to this. It basically as like you see how right now how there's kind of a how there's 3 skeletons over on the left-hand side. In Quarth, what you do is you would shoot into that open spot and that would complete the square and then that would eliminate the puzzle. So it's kind of like that game as well, where I mean, obviously you're trying to destroy these guys, but when I was hearing Brick Breaker, I was thinking that you would have to try to make sure the ball didn't get past you, right? Like
oh yeah,
alleyway or
no.
traditional
So
Brick Breaker.
you
So
could also move your character up. Like you don't have to stay at the bottom. You can move up. There's a power up where it's like you do more damage to the enemies on the same row as you. And yeah, I think the key is to like bounce the balls so they hit multiple enemies like you're doing now. And this character that you're using starts with a bleed ball. So like that red ball causes enemies to bleed.
got it. Okay. Yeah, this is super cool. And I do love the aspect of Brick Breaker that's coming into where like I feel like if I take this guy out over here and then
Yeah,
I
you could
try to
get
get
in there. Yeah.
try to get the ball up in there to like hit them from behind also, right? Like
Yeah, and once they get to the bottom, like once the enemies get to the bottom, they do damage. Just so you know.
got it. Yeah, okay.
So you took like 10 damage, but the one ball you have is a ghost ball, so it goes through enemies while
I
doing
see.
damage,
Yeah.
so it doesn't get stopped.
And then it looks like I'm
It
also picking up what's the blue that I'm picking up, do you know?
the blue is your experience. So this thing
Got
that
it.
you just
Okay.
picked up, this little like this I think it's called a fission ball.
Yep.
Like when you select that, it will give you like a random amount of upgrades. So you got 1 level for your bleed ball.
I
But
see.
it could give you like 4 or 5 upgrades at one time. I've had that. And then also once you have your ball at a max level, like I think it's 3 for each thing, there could
Like
be
if you pick the same upgrade, does it increase? Like it just ranks up that
yeah, it
upgrade?
ranks up that upgrade, and then you have each upgrade, each ball can be up and power up can be upgraded to level 3. And then if you have 2 like balls that are compatible, you could either fuse them or it could be an evolution, and then it gives you another space for another ball. So it's like you want to like make your build as powerful as you can. It's similar. It's very similar to how Vampire Survivor works.
Yeah, I'm getting those vibes like a lot, honestly. Like that's super cool.
And is this a
This is
run that you're
fantastic.
just supposed to go until you die, or is there an end to each?
No, there's an end. So you can see on the right hand side, there's like a meter, like a progress meter, and the little exclamation points are your mini bosses. Like a mini boss is going to come like very soon. Yeah, when the walls spread apart like that, a mini boss is coming, and then each exclamation point is a mini boss, and then the top one is your boss, and then once you beat that, you beat the level. I don't know if there's like an endless mode that you can unlock. I haven't got that far, but I know like once you're done the run, you beat the run.
Yeah, this will be a good one just to put on the Switch next to the bed or whatever and just
it's
play.
a very like time sucking game. Yeah,
it really just kills some time for you, huh?
It does. It's like Balatro, it's like Vampire Survivors. Like you just do a couple runs and
yeah, it's
very addicting.
solid for sure. Like I'm really enjoying it in just the literal 5 minutes that I played it right here. So yeah, that's cool stuff for sure. And again, I've had so many people ask about it that I'm like, okay, I've got to. I really want to.
I highly recommend it. It's definitely a game that's right up my alley because of all those other because of all those other roguelikes like Vampire Survivors and Balatro. Like it hits that itch. Like I've kind of been alternating with that and Pokemon, and when I want to like wind down for the night, I just play Ball Pit.
Oh, interesting. So Cryptic says the art style I'm not digging. It's giving Theme World vibes. It's more pixels. It is pixel art. So it really does kind of look more like Vampire Survivors. Like
or
more so than like that Steam World stuff. Because I'm not, you guys know firsthand, I'm not a fan of that at all. So but yeah, Joey asked Ball Pit. Yes, it's Ball X Pit if you're looking for it. It was in the Switch bestsellers as like, I don't know, maybe number 6. That's where I went and snagged it. Mid-Fi Senpai says better graphics than Pokemon. Oh, Brian, I love you. Native Nate says indie devs are killing it with already existing and established IP too. I'm in. Yeah, for sure. For sure. There's a lot of good stuff out there. So
Hades, Silksong, Clair Obscure, like those are all 3 games that are in high game of the year conversation right now.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And then some fun little, bite-sized games like that are just great to have sprinkled in as well. So,
yeah, because there's not enough to play right now,
No, not enough at all. Sheesh. Anything else that you guys have been digging into? Besides,
Well,
I know
mainly Pokemon.
Yeah. I beat Pokemon. I beat that. That was I love Pokemon. I love it.
Do you have it beaten by Sunday? Did you have it beat over the weekend?
Yeah, I beat it over the weekend. Yeah, so I don't typically beat games, and I really don't beat games over a weekend. So I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm trying to get the shiny charm now. I really do wish that it was day 1 DLC. Like I wish people were actually right about that, because I wish we had more content.
I mean, that's saying something. I will say this about it. I hate how busy I've been because I can't play it enough. Like, and we were both playing in bed last night before we passed out. And she's almost caught up to where I am because it has pulled her away from Fortnite, which I didn't know if anything would do that. And
did she buy the Scooby-Doo characters?
I don't think we ended up getting any of those ones. I don't think so. I think she would have got Scooby if he hadn't been in a onesie or whatever in that.
I think you can have him out of it.
I didn't. The only options it seemed like cell shaded or not cell shaded. So, so yeah. So it's sunk its teeth into both of us. Like it. I cannot explain other than it just brings joy when I'm running around catching these stupid little monsters, and it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. I don't have much nostalgia for it, but I even bought Pokemon packs that I've yet to open. So I got two card packs here. I asked Johnny, what should I get? What should I get? So
you didn't even open them yet.
I haven't opened them yet. No, because I'd like to. But I'm literally I'm just gonna open them with no idea if there's anything good or not, and that's gonna be the whole shtick. So I want to get a few more packs and then just do like a series of videos that I could put out where I literally don't know if anything's good or not. So it should be fun. Nate says, has Jasmine always been into Pokemon, or has this been a ZA effect? No, she's been into it. Yeah, she's been into it for quite some time. Like we were talking about that. Like she's played on, I think, all the way back to like Game Boy Advance, maybe, and some DS stuff. But most of the games that have been on Switch. So,
Well, it looks like, I mean, Pokemon's doing really well, at least in Japan. It's like sold 1.4 million copies physically already in Japan.
yeah. Yeah, the initial sales numbers I was seeing, it was down 40% on Arceus.
Well, that was UK. I don't know why people use UK numbers.
Right.
Does NOA not put out numbers very quickly?
It won't be until probably MPD.
And the other thing is they're never any digital. It's only physical sales.
I thought MPD was starting to do digital.
It's what Nintendo doesn't release. Some companies release their digital sales, but Nintendo doesn't. From my understanding, there's usually a little asterisk that says physical sales only. Even from what I read this week. So I'll double check just to make sure. I want to clarify something too, that's the top of my. I had a lot of people reach out. The ROG Ally or whatever does play your Xbox games, so it in some shape or form.
I think only
is it
Play
cloud
Anywhere
though?
games.
I think it is the Play Anywhere ones, but it will download them and play them. Like you don't have to be on cloud. So, I don't know the exact details. I just had a number of people like jumping into Discord and being like, "You got this wrong." Like, okay, sorry. So
I don't know. It still sucks. It's a Nintendo podcast. For the Nintendo Switch 2, you don't have to do that for most games.
That's at Johnny Bo in Discord.
Care.
If you want to chat with him.
That's terrible. Like you can't play your whole library of Xbox games for $1,000.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean to open the can of worms again, but
I think. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just thinking, like it. I mean, it's done well. They're selling it on multiple consoles, but I feel like they need better writers at Game Freak. The writers.
The game. What are you talking about? The story is good, and so is like
Why are they borrowing $100,000?
Because it's funny. Oh my god, that is so funny.
Are we still 11 years old in this game? Like that's
we're definitely young.
Yeah.
I don't know the NPCs, like what they say is so funny.
Doing other stuff, and
I don't know. The end sequence of that game is just so good. It's phenomenal.
Does it compare with Mass Effect 2?
I've never played Mass Effect 2, so I don't know.
Okay, it needs to come to Switch so you can play it. It's on Wii. Like Mass Effect 3 was on.
Well, everything else is coming to the Switch.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we'll definitely be talking about that. I'm trying to find UK sales numbers, but they're just not popping up as quickly as I.
Yeah, so for Japan, it was like 800,000 Switch 2, and then 600,000 Switch 1. I forget what the. Hold on, I sent it in Discord.
Yeah, so a combined sales for Japan that exceed 1.485 million. So
yeah, Switch 2 was
almost 1.5 million in sales.
Switch 2 was 612,000. Switch 1 was 872,000, and that was higher than Arceus in Japan.
Interesting.
I mean, I doubt it's going to sell as much as Arceus. Just because of the
Japan numbers beat the Japan numbers for Arceus.
Yeah,
for opening weekend.
Yeah, it looks and based. Nintendo Life's article says Japanese chart surprise Pokemon Legends EA leaves the competition in the dust. So it's doing well for sure. Oh, Champs Horror Corner, what a cool name. Said Wario64 just tweeted 5.8 million so far.
What? That is wild. Those flat windows, man, they really sell the people on those on the game.
I bought it twice. How many times have you bought it, Johnny?
I might buy it twice.
Yeah,
I will buy it eventually twice, so I can trade. Well, yeah, I need to be able to trade with myself because I don't have friends. I don't want to.
I'm testing that tomorrow, but if you have it digitally,
yeah.
Supposedly Nintendo brought back what they used to be able to do. You just got to go back in and switch your Switch over to allow license or whatever.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Supposedly,
no, I can tell you. I mean, that's how I have mine set up, and I get a notice every time the kids are in, and I can't play it digitally.
I wonder if they only did it in Japan because Game Explain just put a video out about it.
I got to support this small indie dev. I got to get it twice. I don't care.
At least it does not like close out your game, but it pops up a menu that says the game is in use somewhere else. It needs to be shut down. So,
and that's if they're not trying to sign in as you, right, as their own account.
They're trying to sign in as somebody else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna test it again.
But it's
just to see.
They're signing in. They're signing in on the Switch that is my home console. Is my OG Switch, and they're playing it digitally there. William is playing on a physical copy on his Switch, and then I'm trying to verify the license on my Switch too, and it won't let the home console and my Switch 2 play at the same time.
Whoever bought it is the downfall of gaming as we know it. So you guys all enjoy slop. Stop supporting slop.
That's the
internet. So that just it just proves that the internet and reality are completely different.
I mean, the buildings still look like crap. It doesn't
ruin the game.
No. It loads super fast. Have any of you played it on your Switch 1 yet? I haven't. No. William will come over and look at mine and be like, "Oh, I can tell that's on Switch 2." But I don't know if performance is really super affected by it. I think it's just how it looks.
It's definitely really fast on Switch 2.
Well, I was talking to my I don't have any time to read the game tips or whatever in the loading screen.
I was talking to my coworker friend who's not that plugged into the internet, and he picked up the game on Switch 2, and I was asking him how he liked it, and he's like, "Oh, I like it a lot." And then I'm like, well, even after what everybody's saying on the internet, he's like, "What are they saying on the internet?" And I told him, and he's like, "If you're buying a Pokemon game for graphics, you're doing it wrong." So,
well, yeah,
I don't think the general population really cares about graphics.
What I will say is when I was in line, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the person that I was talking to was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really want to get the game because it's on a key card." And I'm like, "No, it's not." So even that information, that misinformation is still that has bled into the casuals, if you will. Where they don't even realize that not all, literally, he told me all Switch 2 games are game key cards. And I was like, it's not, that's not it. It's not. So,
I didn't get the bag when I picked up I didn't pre-order anything. I just went to GameStop, but I kind of wish I'd gotten the bag, but they didn't give it to me. I didn't even realize it was a thing until after the fact.
Oh, I had no idea. I was like, what is this? What are you giving me here? The back of it's kind of cool looking, but yeah, it's just interesting the way misinformation just is.
Yeah, well,
it's just everywhere.
One of my tweets, I said I wish the DLC was out now, and a lot of people were responding "Oh, I thought it was day one DLC." No,
an outfit is.
Oh, okay. Can we talk about the clothing? in this game.
It's horrible.
It's amazing. You're so wrong. You have not gone shopping, clearly, because
I went shopping this morning, and it's
the customization is awesome. I love it.
There's a lot.
I found.
I don't like that. I don't like that each store only has like 2 things. Just put it all in. Pull it all.
Come on, you gotta. It's a mall. All right, you gotta have multiple stores. But I found a hat that was like Jurassic Park. It was a Tyrantrum, like in the Jurassic Park, icon. Like it's clearly an homage to Jurassic Park.
I hope they get sued. Nintendo can get a taste of their own medicine.
No, that's artistic license.
It's not public domain yet.
Is there a patent on that?
I'm sure there's a trademark on it.
Did Jurassic Park patent some kind of fun? Did you come after Nintendo?
I've really enjoyed it. I've been having a good time with all the games. Like I actually rolled credits on Hades, like right before Pokemon came out, and that was a fantastic experience as well. Like video games they're just good right now.
Should we do a cheesy check on how many hours he's played on Hades? 80 hours.
And I don't think he beat it yet. And I've played for like less than half of that.
Let me see.
I think I'm at 35. I might be hiding.
That is funny. I am still like trying to find. Okay.
35 hours.
Okay.
For you.
Yeah, and I've rolled credits, like I beat it.
I hope he's beaten credits.
No, he hasn't.
Beaten it.
Because I talked to him about it. It's because he's listening to all the voice acting that I don't care about.
Which I wish was in Pokemon.
No.
They need to have better writers, though.
The writing is fine. I don't know. No. I think it's funny.
I mean, give kids a little bit more credit and let them see a little more complex story.
Oh, no. I don't care about... I honestly think the story is not bad.
The NPCs crack me up. They really are.
Yeah, I know.
Some of their stuff is funny.
It's just not it's just not RPG enough. Like
it's baby's first RPG. You don't need it.
Yeah, but you don't get to make any decision. It's
most RPGs don't.
They just ignore you and just be like, oh, you're gonna do this anyway, or it's a cryptic thing just to back out of the conversation, and you have to answer the one thing the one way.
Most JRPGs don't have any change of
the army fist dude. What's the big army guy or the karate guy?
I don't know his name,
but he was like, it gave like it was your response to engage in your battle with him. And one was like a quippy kind of snarky comment back to him, like, oh no, I'm going to take you out like later, or I'll take you out whenever, or something like that. And it backed me out of the conversation. Like you had to pick, it was just a yes or no prompt, but it was dressed up. And it's just like, let's have some actual witty dialogue. And it's not there.
You want like,
it could be
you want Mass Effect. You want BioWare to show up and start writing for Pokemon. So there's like
they need some better writers. I mean, or I don't know.
And then mix in hardcore mode from Fire Emblem. And then if your Pokemon like it's an actual Nuzlocke.
They die. Well, yeah. Do a Nuzlocke. I would love a Nuzlocke mode in a Pokemon game.
They won't ever do that though. I think they've gone on record saying that.
Because I mean, don't they not die? They just get knocked out or something.
They faint. Yeah.
They faint.
Yeah. Funny.
Even though like the lore with Gengar is super dark, like
I mean the lore with a lot of them is super dark.
It visits you to kill you or whatever.
Yeah, if you see it, you're already dead.
Isn't Cubone kind of like
wearing Cubone's depressing too?
Wearing his mom's skull as a hat.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so we're loving Pokemon. I've still been playing a ton of Fortnite.
But apparently Crawler's not.
I'm playing it.
Well,
I'm 25 hours in or whatever, 25 hours, whatever. I'm ranked D.
yeah, I'm diving in. I've been chatting with Nico quite a bit. We did a couple episodes talking Pokemon stuff, and we're going to be getting into more of that competitive stuff. We've got some ideas that are
Have you done the online crap? That's horrible.
the
Oh,
ranked
it's
stuff?
not. Oh
It's
my
horrible.
god. It's fun. It's chaotic and fun.
It's chaos. It's who can steal the kill. Steal the kill.
I mean, it's strategy.
No.
You need to go listen to the show that I did with Nico, because we literally break down exactly how to start dominate, even the team to take in, and
yeah, you should play it now when everybody's dumb, because
I got my Lucario.
People are taking
Mega
like
Stone.
Weedles and stuff online, and you have this Mega Meganium and Charizard and Gyarados. Like,
yeah,
I have my Charizard up to like level 40 something now.
Those C+ buttons seem to be pretty or the plus moves or whatever, they seem to be.
Yeah, you just hit plus right before you do the move, or after you hit the move.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty effective. It's not the right term.
Super effective.
I got my Greninja Stone, so definitely play
What's
it.
the difference between the Charizard X and Y Mega?
One's
something
evolves?
like one's special attack and one's physical attack, like more physically.
They look different. One's like black and one's orange,
Yeah.
I think, or red. So
yeah, no, I think one of them focuses on special attacks and the other one is physical.
That would require me having to read probably. So I bought it. I have them. I have them both. I spent 200,000.
Pro tip, I was talking with Johnny, just make sure you buy a lot of Pokeballs and throw them at everything, because if you want that shiny charm, you're going to be collecting a lot of Pokemans.
Yeah,
so.
I wish I would have. I
thought you said it was it trainers or was it just catch Pokemon?
So there's multiple things you have to do. You have to catch like 50 of each type. And then you have to defeat 1,000 trainers. So that I'm only at like 200 trainers, so I got to grind. I got some things to do.
So you just got to go into the battle zones and just go
battle zones. Just do a bunch more battles. But yeah, I mean, I think that, and then I think just getting all that stuff is going to be kind of a pain. Just a grind, not a pain, just a grind. I don't mind it too bad, because like the shiny charm shouldn't be easy. Like, you should have to work for it. People getting it the week of the game is pretty wild.
Yeah,
they had to have the game
shiny,
early,
shiny
right?
stuff in Pokemon is where I get lost.
Yeah,
in
maybe
it's
it's
like it's just does not sound fun.
It is fun. Oh my goodness. Shiny hunting is fun. And this game it's like really easy.
I said this in Scarlet and Violet and in Arceus. It's like it's not fun to go just sit and wait for
you don't have
color
because
Pokemon.
you don't have one. And once you get one,
no.
I
have a couple. I have a Diglett in Scarlet or Violet.
Once you get your shiny Alpha Dratini, that's when you will understand.
Not if it involves what Josh was doing, just walking back and forth. Like you just set his controller down for 4 hours.
This game's kind of broken with the shinies, so it's easy to get them.
They permanently exist.
So like,
I got those 5 when I walked in there, and then last night I made it to a roof behind that area, not realizing, and 3 more popped. So I had 8 appear in that 4-hour period or whatever that I let the game run while I was at dinner.
Those shinies don't count; they're cheating shinies. You actually have to.
You're playing the game wrong.
It's also like the same 5, so it's not like
1,000 times. I've been trying to get a shiny fossil Pokemon, and you have to like you just
have to go buy a $20,000 fossil thing every time and
you save before you give it to them.
Okay, that's even more gross.
That's how
Saves
people
coming
do.
in.
That's how you shiny.
That's why it's bad. It's horrible. It's not fun. How is that fun?
It is fun. It's different.
It's not.
It's shiny and it makes a chime. It's fun.
All right.
Nope.
Nate says the city pretty big. It's decent sized.
Kind of repetitive. I just fast travel a lot. I've got all the Poke Centers and just fast travel.
Gone Wildberry says, can we expect any other surprises before the end of the year from Nintendo? Well,
I think today we just had a bunch of surprises.
A lot of surprises. We'll just jump ahead a little bit because it's just it's a short topic. But
do you have notes somewhere, Josh?
Yeah, same spot as always. Fallout 4, Assassin's Creed are coming to Switch 2. Fallout 4 is not end of the year. It's into 2026, which is also where Elden Ring got sent to. It got delayed till 2026. But Assassin's Creed, I believe the date is December 2nd. I don't have it right in front of me, but I'm pretty sure that's when it's coming out, right before Metroid Prime 4. Gone Wildberry also said, I just picked up Metroid Prime Remastered. Love that. That's amazing. And then on the fence about for Cyberpunk, I was talking to a listener this week who played all the way through Cyberpunk on Switch, absolutely loved it, wants to dive into the DLC that comes with it, and it is deeply discounted right now, down to $40 on Switch 2. So on the eShop. So if you don't mind digital, you can get it for $40, which is a pretty good deal. So the one question about topic number 4 is everything coming to Switch 2 now? Like, are we?
I hope
is
so.
This 2017 all over again? Bring it to Switch. Bring it to Switch. Bring it to Switch.
I got to bring back my port this to Switch series. I did have like Madden on there, and now that's on Switch too. I think like I did one for Diablo 4. I'm pretty sure that will probably come eventually.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think all the Ubisoft games will definitely be there.
They are still updating Star Wars, and it's still getting graphical improvements.
Must be doing well on the Switch too.
Yeah, definitely got a second life.
But yeah, with Fallout coming, maybe we'll get Starfield. Fallout 4, it's like so old. I don't understand why we're getting it now and why it's taking.
Cryptic said the exact same thing as you said it. Like, Fallout 4 is extremely old.
Well, I know why they're doing it. I know 100% why they're doing it. It's because the new season of Fallout comes out at the end of the year, and people want to buy Fallout. Because I actually, when the first season came out, I bought Fallout on Steam, on the Steam Deck, because I wanted to play Fallout. But I mean, if they have a Fallout 5, maybe it'll come to Switch. Like, this is more so for like the future. You know, maybe we'll get Ubisoft games day and date when they come out, and maybe we'll get Bethesda games. Like, this might mean Doom is coming.
What, Dark Ages?
Dark Ages, we haven't gotten that yet. And well, we're getting Indiana Jones. That's another Bethesda game, isn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then why I don't see why Starfield wouldn't come then. And maybe Elder Scrolls 6.
Nobody wants to buy that and play that.
I mean, I'll play that. I'll play that on Switch for sure.
Cryptic says Switch 2 is not doing well until Skyrim Switch 2 edition comes out. So.
Oh, that has to be coming too, right? That has to be coming.
Well, they're still selling Skyrim for $60 on the eShop.
It's on sale right now. Okay. I literally just saw it as I was going to buy the ball pit. So
Witcher 3 complete or whatever is like $15 with all the DLC.
Yeah, we should get a Witcher.
It still looks like Clay Fighter though, so be careful.
Hey, Baldur's Gate 3 should be here. Anything that can run on Steam Deck, I don't know why it's not coming yet.
Red Dead 2, I think, would just be too massive.
Well, wasn't that that was rumored to be coming?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I still could not get into that game. It was just too slow. I loved Red Dead 1, but could not get into Red Dead 2.
GTA 6, day and date. Actually, it's going to be console exclusive.
Yeah, right. Console exclusive. Nintendo gets the the console exclusive
We get
rights
it. We
for
get a
a
special edition GTA.
GTA 6 Switch. This is all jokes, guys. This is
It's
not
actually a
fact.
GTA bundle. You could buy GTA 6 for $50 with the Nintendo
Hey, they did
Switch
exclusive
2.
stuff back in the day. Chinatown Wars.
Apparently there
Right?
were like 5 exclusive DSs made, like special editions for Chinatown Wars. So it could happen.
There you go. Nate's bringing a little clarity. Indiana Jones is a Machine Games, but under the umbrella of Bethesda Publishing. So there you go.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
Bethesda.
Yeah, it's a ZeniMax own thing, which is now all owned by
Well, I think
Microsoft.
Bethesda games did well on the Switch 1. Like Doom did well on Switch 1 and Skyrim did well on Switch 1. So I would think that they would still bring it. Also, where the heck is Call of Duty?
Don't know.
You're out.
Was that promised by year end 2025?
They said they had a 10-year deal, but by the time we get one, it'll be 10 years from them saying they have a 10-year deal.
Well, lots of things are falling apart that were promised in that agreement, right?
Yeah, I can tell you what they're going to do. They're going to release the Call of Duty that's on GameCube in the NSO, and that's going to be that's going to fulfill that promise of.
What was that? Was that Black Ops 1?
No, it's like I don't even know for sure if there is a Call of Duty on GameCube. If you remember correctly,
no,
there's a Call of Duty on GameCube.
Was it Wii or was it GameCube?
Wii for sure.
I think it was Call of Duty 1 and 2, maybe.
So Call of Duty 2 was a 360 exclusive, like the 360 game, the launch game.
I could just picture
Call of Duty Finest Hour
on GameCube. Like I can picture that.
So there was for sure Medal of Honor because I used to play the D-Day.
Maybe it's Medal of Honor.
Scene all
no, Finest Hour was one of those Call of Duty offshoot, like not one of the like prime Call of Duty.
Yeah, there's one on Xbox too. It was called like I want to say like
Big Red 1
or something like that. So.
I played that one, yeah. But Finest Hour was on GameCube.
Okay, so there you go. That's what we'll end up getting.
We need time splitters still too.
I'd take with the Modern Warfare Remastered. I would take that. The COD 4 that they did a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Cryptic says 1 and 2 are on GameCube. I just know
that's what I thought.
The OG Call of Duty 2 was a 360 launch title, and I remember the smoke was amazing. And then Call of Duty 3 wasn't all that loved because it was from Treyarch, and they hadn't like got their stuff together until like Black Ops, or it wasn't even. They did like a World War, like another World War after 3. So there was 4, and then it went back to World War 2 with Treyarch again, and then Black Ops. So
Call of Duty 3 was on Wii.
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4 was on Wii.
4 was on Wii.
Yep. It was on DS too.
Call of Duty World at War was on Wii.
World at War, there it is. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That was the other Treyarch that they started to kind of getting the swing of things. So
Blops and Modern Warfare 3 were on Wii.
Black Ops 2 was on Wii U.
Black Ops 2 was on Wii U.
All right.
Ghost was on there.
Ghost was on Wii U. Yep.
I'm going to move us into another topic. It's kind of we're segueing perfectly since we're talking about old games, and there was a virtual console trademark, and so there's been a lot of conversations about virtual console coming back, right? And I don't really think it's going to happen, but I've had a few interesting like conversations with people on Twitter about it. Like, I think Stealth put out a tweet about it, and I was like, I think it'd be great, especially for like third party stuff, because it gives them a spot to make money versus like I don't know how those deals work when they put stuff on NSO. And
I think it would be good
for
like moving forward, because I would assume the Switch ecosystem is going to remain. So you're not going to buy something like when you bought something on the Wii, you could transfer it to the Wii U, but then once it got at the Wii U, it was stuck there. So maybe it will be better because you could just buy it once on the Switch Virtual Console, and then it will carry forward throughout the lifespan of the Nintendo consoles moving forward.
Yeah, that would be ideal for sure.
They just need to clarify on the eShop. Like, I was just looking at like Mortal Kombat Collection, and they have 2 different tiles. One is Switch 1, one is Switch 2. Like, they need to central, like, and they're both the same price. They're both $50 or whatever, on sale for $45, I think, if you pre-order. But it'd be nice if you buy one, you just get either an upgrade path, a free upgrade path, or whatever.
Well, I
But
think usually
I don't want to Switch one. I want to be able to play stuff if it's available on my Switch 1. I want to be able to buy it there, but then have either a free upgrade path or $5 or whatever it is, and get it on my Switch 2. Like, I want both, but it's messy right now because some companies are doing it, some aren't. Nintendo's half in, half out on doing that too, and I don't know. It's kind of a mess.
Joey says, "Heck, I need another way to buy the original Super Mario Brothers." Don't we all?
Oh my God,
Don't
people
we
will
all?
lose their mind if we have to buy Galaxy again.
No, but I do, and I think with like the licensing stuff, like I was talking about it just this week. Like I want Star Wars games, the classic Star Wars games, all the way back from the NES. And if the only way we could get those is by having a virtual console where we got to pay, $5 for NES games and $7 for SNES games and whatever the case is. I know it's probably
PlayStation got all the Super Star Wars games.
They were
they got
they
them.
were on Wii before the licensing ran up. Same with like the OG Ninja Turtles game, like the NES Ninja Turtles game. So, I think, when I was listening to Prime's show last night a little bit, and they were discussing this too, and like mentioning like how Game Pass used to do it, where you get a discount on stuff if you're a member. That's gone away, unfortunately. But according to them anyway, I didn't go and check it, but that would be ideal too. It's like, especially, and it wouldn't necessarily have to be strictly like virtual console games, but I saw somebody tweet out a picture of both the Switch 2 upgrades for Zelda and for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and everybody was like, "Wait, don't if you have NSO?" He's like, "Yeah, but I want these if I stop paying for NSO." Like, and so if we could get even like discounts on DLCs and things like that for being members, I think it would end up pushing more DLCs and for their sales. But then, I mean, because like right now, if I stop paying for NSO, I don't have all the Mario Kart tracks. I don't have the Animal Crossing DLC. All that stuff that we've just been
Yeah,
utilizing.
that's how it worked with, like, I got rid of Game Pass and I just don't have those games anymore. So it's kind of like, well, this sucks.
Yeah,
I'm not buying it again. I'm standing on business.
Ooh, I like what Cryptic says here. If Virtual Console had 120 FPS and no borders, Josh, would you buy it? NSO is so annoying without the widescreen and the borders. Like I have been saying ever since I saw this tweet of widescreen Mario Kart 64 running at 120 FPS, I was like, and I'm talking ultra widescreen. I was like, yo, this would make the old game, like, because I was playing Super Mario Brothers 3 today for footage for that video, and 5 enemies ended up on screen, and it bogged down like it was an NES game, and I'm like, why? Like that like, okay, great. That's make that an effect that you can turn on or off. You know what I mean? Like original frames or enhanced frames, and let us see what these games look like running at 120 or at least a lock 60. So, yeah, and again, what's funny is the conversation I'm hearing is like, yeah, I'd like to own these things. At the end of the day, if it's digital,
But you don't.
do
You don't own
really
them.
own them, or did you just buy
No.
the license?
You bought a
right?
license.
So it's still that
Yeah, but
conversation.
you're renting a license with subscriptions.
for sure. And the other thing I was thinking of is why would it not be kind of a cool idea for Nintendo to do physical virtual console where you could buy packs of games physically and have small collections? Like,
They're half doing that. You can buy the hardware physically here in just a little bit.
right, yeah. But I feel like there would be like I would probably buy collections like that. If they did a black box collection that was every black box game on a cart, I would pick that up in a heartbeat. Just to have access to those games in one place and have them forever. The only thing to keep in mind is that the difference between like the Xbox and the Nintendo ecosystem is they've gone away from discs. So the moment they go away from not having a Switch cartridge slot in their machine, which will probably be, you know, it may not be for till the generation after next, because it seems like Switch is going to be here to stay for a while unless something drastic happens. So not Joey saying I'd pay 90 for SNES Donkey Kong Country Trilogy on a card. Joey,
It'll be a key. It'll be a game key card, and everybody will lose their mind.
Yes, it will. Yeah, Nate said, "Watch your mouth." So, anyway, just kind of a fun. Like, there's probably nothing coming of this, but fun conversation nonetheless. And I was just curious where you guys were at on it. Next up, just another. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I'd be down for it. I'd more money I could give to Nintendo. I'm down.
Here we go. Great. Nobody clip that, please. I literally found myself in a YouTube video this week, by the way, of like somebody like grabbing points and then just spewing their nonsense over the top of it. And I was like, I have arrived. It's happened. So I got a good kick out of that. I was like, how did I end up here? But we're there.
Somebody's watching,
I guess. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond TV spots apparently leaked. I guess I saw them
out now.
I saw them on Twitter. It's literally like 20 seconds of like filming of the TV, and I'm like frothing at the mouth, going, "Yes, anything Metroid Prime 4, like please."
Well, if they filmed TV, was somebody's shoulder in it? Were they following Nintendo guidelines?
Well, the guy sitting on his couch in his living room. At least he wasn't doing somersaults like when they were marketing Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii, and he's just somersaulting all through his living room, and it's like dark and spooky, which was the weirdest commercial ever. But go check that out if you guys want to laugh. But yeah, like the community's so starved for anything Metroid that like people are going crazy over this. People don't want to show it because they're worried like about Nintendo shutting stuff down.
They're gonna get them.
Yeah, so it does. It shows like 2 boss fights, like real quick, and or what looks like, I don't know if they're like full on boss fights or just like a like a mini boss or whatever. And then it does say 100 up to 120 FPS, which is great.
Oh, nice.
The guy is playing with the mouse. They are showing that as well, which is definitely going to be not for me. And the question I have is,
playing on his leg.
No, he was on his coffee table, but like,
because everybody has coffee tables.
I mean,
and that's how I want to spend my time, hunched over onto a shorter table.
They must listen to me.
Hey, I mean, they just need to make the Switch.
Or maybe I'm just right all the time.
They make those gaming pillows now that you can like rest your arms on so that you don't get fatigued while you're holding your controller.
Get a lap desk, Johnny.
Yeah, lap desk works too.
There you go. I mean, we can only assume that the marketing is going to ramp up now. We just saw an hour and 45 minutes of Kirby AirRiders. Do we think Metroid is going to get its own direct, or do we think it's going to get nothing more than a?
It's not going to get an hour and 45 minutes.
They don't know how to market that game. It's not going to get a direct.
I think it will get a direct. I think it will be more like the Donkey Kong direct than what Kirby it was. Because Kirby, I think that was more so Sakurai than Nintendo.
Yes. And Can you imagine how much better Mario Kart World would be if they let Sakurai do stuff? We'd actually have licenses that we get to decorate like we are getting in Kirby.
Actually have content.
That's exactly what you want in Mario Kart, Josh.
Oh,
that license with the stickers.
Oh yeah. I've been talking about that forever, right? Like just our banners.
Yeah.
I was talking
when that popped up, I'm like, I wasn't watching your live feed. I watched it like an hour or so after the fact. Just the Nintendo Direct. I was like, that's exactly what Josh wants in Mario Kart.
I was just talking to Nintendo Land in the Mario Drive about, like, I think it'd be fantastic if we got racing jackets and we could put patches all over them. And then when you finished your race, you're standing by your trophy or whatever, and you're wearing your jacket. Like, yeah. We'll get into Kirby AirRiders right after this, but I mean, the thing with Metroid, like, they've got to start doing some kind of push, because it's been. I think it was the delay. I think ultimately the game being delayed, they didn't want to push it too much and then say, "Hey, it's being." I'm guessing there was some pretty difficult conversations being had between Retro and Nintendo about, like, when is this game launching? Like, when are we putting this out? Because they don't want to start. It's like when they delayed the Mario movie and McDonald's still put out the toys. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those situations where they're like, "Hey, we don't want to put this into the cycle yet if it's not ready." So, and we still have Age of Imprisonment before Prime 4. So it's
which was the original release date.
more than likely, yes. That really does seem to be the case. So I'm with Johnny. I think they will do a Donkey Kong style direct for this game, and I think it's going to really sell it. What I hope is that we get some of those real, like, surprising moments, like multiplayer. I'm hoping is something that's going to be there and will add some longevity to the game. And I do find I think it would be kind of interesting to see how multiplayer goes when you're playing people with controller versus, especially controller that has motion, versus playing with the mouse setup. I'd be very curious to see how some of those how that's handled and how the matches go. So, but yeah, fingers crossed. Anything more Metroid? I don't know if you guys saw, but you can check out the first 35 pages of the book of that retrospective book that they're releasing digitally. So if you want to see kind of a sneak peek, it is available on Nintendo's site. You can go check that out. So.
And you can use your eShop money now.
It's true. This is true. It's real money.
Just start going to Costco and getting 100 for 90.
There you go. Save a little money there. All right, let's talk Kirby AirRiders right now.
You should have saved the GameCube one for that.
No, the Game Boy was intentional because I feel like Top Ride would be the Kirby AirRiders we would get on Game Boy if there were still two, or DS if there were still two. You know how you'd get, like,
you had the link cable it.
Yes, yeah, to unlock Bandana D or something with the link cable. So, Johnny, you said you've only watched a little bit of this thing, right? Like, you're like, it's
Yeah.
you're in. You didn't need to be sold anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the, like, tweets about it, and I watched, like, the first, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes of it with the top down mode. And that looks pretty fun. Like, that looks like a different mode that I don't know.
It's a bite-sized way to play it, it sounds like.
Yeah, and it sounds like all of these modes are going to be online, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, top down and
Top Ride is 8 players online,
yeah.
4 players locally with 4 bots.
Up to 8 online, 4 locally with bots. It's recommended to play it with 4, is what Sakurai was saying.
What I'm really excited for is 3 new $50 amiibo. Let's go. If you want to,
yeah, we're up to what?
$250.
$250 total for amiibo, and then $70 game. This is a $320 game.
It's almost a Switch.
And Johnny's gonna buy it all on day one, and then just wait. I got all the Street Fighter stuff for, like, half price.
The
like less than 4 months later.
The amiibo are sprinkled in throughout 2026. Like, there's
so they're like, you'll have $50 by the time this comes out.
Yeah, they're not all day. They're not all day.
Your second job will have given you another paycheck by then.
I do like the King DDD one. That one looks good, and
you can change the rider or the
look, let's be real. I'm
whatever
getting
the-
at least 2 of these things.
which ones are you getting?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see what was the chef one of them?
Mennonite looks
You're
cool.
getting the chef.
Chef is.
Yeah, the chef.
Yeah, but he's not on the ride, like the machine that he should be on, which is that like chef trolley or whatever.
Ryan said, "How nice of them, sprinkling them out through next year." Real quick, Nate said Halo news tomorrow. Yeah, maybe we find out who they could literally say, "Hey, something's coming to Switch," right? Potentially. Oh, Johnny's checking him out.
I like the DDD.
Yeah. The battle machine.
These are cool.
And you can, so it'll be in land mode, and then you can take off the treads and turn them sideways, and they'll be in flight mode.
That makes it worth it.
These are not going to be scannable in the box, Josh, at all.
Honestly, they look pretty good. They don't look $50 good, but like they look pretty good.
They're big. They look like like cool display pieces.
They're going to be big.
But
I think the way that Amiibo are going, they're turning more into like display figurines. Like they're getting bigger. The quality is getting better. I wish they would just stop. I guess it's the Amiibo brand, but like I just don't like the platforms on these things anymore because it doesn't look right. Because it's just like a circle, and especially for the Metroid ones.
Well, they were really designed for Smash to have the Smash logo on them. Right?
Yeah.
They're big.
Those stands.
These are the Street Fighter
ones. The Street Fighter ones are big. They're I don't know.
So,
hold on, are these on the website yet?
But they also put the foil on the bottom of the Street Fighter one. You can't scan these in the box.
I don't think it's worth scanning any Amiibo anymore. So like it's not that big of a deal.
So Cryptic is just saying what a lot of people are thinking. It said the thing that hurts me the most is Kirby makes Mario Kart seem like an unfinished product. All the features in Kirby made me say to myself, well, why isn't this in Mario Kart? And I will say this.
Yeah, and Sakurai almost took off his glove and smacked Nintendo in the face when he's like, this game is feature complete. There will be no more DLC. Everything is here, and we don't feel like we need to make another game in this franchise. It's done for right now, so get it while you can.
He's working on Smash 6. And that game will need all those fighters after the fact, so...
A whole new line of Amiibo at $50.
Yes,
but
did that, oh my god!
But did that feel like a little bit of a twist of the knife, like a slap in the face of Nintendo, like him saying the game is done, like fully? And
not to me. It sounded more like he really had a pulse on the vocal minority online. That was like,
well, yeah, he's tuned into it.
Yeah, that's
maybe
that's
it was
more
maybe
what
it was a dig at Sonic actually. At Sonic Racing, because they have the all that DLC.
But Sonic
coming.
Racing, I think, is making a big play that Nintendo hasn't given anything.
Sold like 3 copies.
World.
It's not like Sonic isn't competing.
I think the other
it reviewed better than World did, though.
I think the other aspect of it is that he is just like making it clear that the game is complete. It's coming out as a full package, and I mean, a lot of people that were in my chat and talking to me after the fact were like, "This looks overwhelming. Like it looks like there's
it's a lot,
too much to do."
And we've played it, and it's a lot when you're there as well. But it makes a lot more sense when you're in front of it.
Yeah, and the fact that like I was hoping that they would do one of two things: either A, drop the GameCube game so that we could be playing that while we wait. Or 2, do a beta / demo, whatever the case is, and they are.
Which they are. That, we get 2 weekends to do it, and I think that's going to sell so many people on it because it made because when the direct was a week before we went to PAX.
Yeah.
Right. And we got to play it right after that, and the first direct was a little chaotic. you weren't really sure what we were looking at with City Trial, and then we did it, and it was so much fun. It was so different. The fact that we're going to be able just to go play the stadium games, which I think is going to be really fun, just to not have to go through the 5-minute process and hope for RNG. You can just pick whatever stadium game you want to go play, and hope. Did they say if there's like, can you do an online room of people and just do stadium games?
So you can do an online lobby similar to ARMS, and then somebody can be like, "Hey, I'm setting up City Trial. Who wants to come?" And then people can
Okay,
go there.
yeah, that was that lobby.
Yeah.
But can you just go and play just the end like stadium game? Like the glide or the new ones look really cool, like the avoid the beam or like the lasers.
Yeah. I
And
don't know if
some of
I
the other ones.
caught that in the but again, it seemed
But
like everything was so
so
feature
much is
rich
in this
and
game. Oh yeah.
like that it would not be it wouldn't surprise me at all if it was there. Uh and I do wonder, back to Cryptic, what Cryptic was saying, like the I hope the Mario Kart devs were watching and taking some notes, because what he is doing is gamifying his game. It's modern game design at the end of the day. Like game
Yeah, his checklists are there, and that's a Smash thing
Yep.
too. It you can tell it's a Sakurai design game. Like that checklist stuff is the Smash murals. Like that's what it is.
Yeah. And that's what I've been saying Mario Kart needs forever. Like I want a reason to do 10,000 knockout tours. Give me some kind of killer unlockable that after I've done 10,000. They have it. Like I've done 30,000 tricks and I got a sticker, but I'm not going to do anything with it. I would love to
Yeah, because
put
all
it
it would be
somewhere.
is a little thing next to your name, and it's stupid.
They need
They have all these unlocks, and they don't have a good way to display
they
it.
need to do a bit more. So, and I mean the fact that I love that there's like it looks like it almost looks like Street Pass puzzles, and you can literally go and pick one of the challenges. When you do it, it unlocks that puzzle, and you start to build up like that. That kind of stuff is fun. It dangles that carrot. It gives you
And that's
reason.
how character unlocks happen in that way.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and and for him to have a pulse on that as well, to say not a whole lot is behind the online checklist as well. Like not a whole lot of stuff is locked behind there, because that's intimidating to a lot of people, and especially a younger audience that he knows this game can cater to.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, I do hope that there is, because Mario Kart can still be like they should just hire him to do a little bit of consulting and just have him tear it apart. It'd probably be a little
Yeah.
bit tough on their um maybe a bit of a hard pill to swallow, but like at the end of the day, like it would make the community just so much more happy if there was more to it.
Sakurai is going to come in and play 3 characters in Mario Kart, one with his feet, 2 with both hands, and just dominate.
Yeah, doing grinding and jumping off the walls and everything. So yeah, Cryptic said Sakurai gives us choice and Mario Kart makes minor improvements um to kind of give us what we asked for. Yeah. And, and Joey always Joey says Diddy Kong will show up in Kirby AirRiders before Mario Kart World. I love it. I love it.
It's
So
been almost, will it be 6 months or is it still 5 months?
December will be 6 months.
It's almost 5 months and nothing for Mario Kart.
Yeah, we're quickly in 2 weeks we're approaching 5 months of the Switch 2.
I've slowly got my algorithm showing me like crazy Mario Kart World stuff on X now, and it is scratching my brain in the best possible way. Like seeing these new lines, like people are finding new lines all of the time, and it's bonkers what's happening. So
But it's almost kind of dangerous where the game has not been engaging enough for like the mass casual Switch 2 audience, that the online of Mario Kart could become potentially just toxic, where people don't want to go online because they're just going to get bodied
I'm
because they haven't had enough carrot dangling there to keep the casual there.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's maybe some skill-based matchmaking going on that we just don't know about, but there is also the ranks, but the ranks are kind of varied. Like once, I think I'm in the 6, almost 7,000, and that like you don't see many people with lower ranks than that. So I think that does do a little bit of like there's a little bit of skill-based matchmaking going on there to kind of keep but the skill gap can get, I've been playing in the lounge and I'm just like I'm getting smoked right now. I've done like 3 lounge matches and like these people are on another level, And but that's I love that kind of stuff. That makes it that's super fun for me because it's like I got stuff to work towards, But not everybody's playing Mario Kart that way. And thankfully, you can still just play it as a casual party game, just like you would 8. It's just if you're gonna want to take it to another level. And the only time I see it getting a little bit out of hand is like if you get super good at it and then you like have friends that want to come play, they're not gonna have fun. They're not gonna have a good time. So that is where Kirby AirRiders comes in though, because I don't think it's gonna be. I think it could form a skill gap over time if you like really dialed in.
There's a skill gap. Do you see Sakurai just smoke those level 9 bots that he put in there?
Yeah,
like he was way out in front of them.
But I think it's something that you can pick up on pretty quick. I don't think you have to like do a track 100 times before you're like, oh, I have to just every like minute detail of this turn, and now I'm good. Like,
but level 9 bots, I mean, in Smash weren't anything to sneeze at, but I'm sure Kirby AirRiders level 9 bots are pretty okay too, and he made them look bad. He was in front the entire race that he did.
Yeah, he got hit by that missile that got him relatively close, but then he got right back where he needed to be on that. I think it was on that last lap. So, yeah, and that's what is so fun to watch about his presentations is that he's still very much a gamer. And I think what comes through so much with AirRiders, and I said this earlier, is that you can see his love for gaming goes beyond consoles and back to the arcade, because this game is 100% an arcade game. Top Ride,
that was RC Pro-Am pretty much.
Pro-Am, Super Sprint is another one. Super Off-Road is another one. Like that's very much what the Top Ride is a very classic arcade style game.
Yep.
So, and this is just a fighting racing game is what it is. It is a racing game with fighting in it. And the fact, like, I think where people started to lose their minds a little bit was when you're watching the machines be fully customizable, and then the characters also you could put hats on them and bunny ears and it's just like this is this, and I literally watching my chat, people are like this is too much. It's like just
that's a good problem now.
Yeah, this is a good thing. Like it's a really good thing. So, well, we are at that almost hour and a half mark. So appreciate you guys so much for hanging out tonight. And if you're listening after the fact, you are amazing. And we will see you all very soon. Remember to play it loud.